Some new laws coming into effect in the DMV. The Washington Redskins may undergo a makeover, and Terry Crews is in trouble, y'all. Happy July 4th, everyone. Bello Young Fellow here with Millennial Minutes, here to give you a recap of this week's hottest topics in under 5 minutes. There, that's it. That's all I'm going to say. Cue the intro. Starting off this episode, DC, Maryland, and Virginia have passed new laws that went into effect on July 1st. Starting off with Washington, D.C., starting July 1st, the minimum wage in D.C. will increase from $14 an hour to $15 an hour for non-tipped employees. Workers that are paid through tips will receive an increase from $4.50 an hour to $5. Another law to come into effect in D.C. is a paid family leave law that will allow D.C. workers to take a full 8-week paid break when they need to take care of their newborn baby, 6 weeks to take care of family members with serious health conditions, and 2 weeks to take care of any personal illnesses. In Virginia, a new gun control regulation will require universal background checks and limit handgun purchases to just once a month. Moreover, a red flag law will give authorities the ability to confiscate weapons from citizens that are deemed too dangerous. Good news for potheads in Virginia, because now a simple marijuana possession will no longer carry criminal penalties. In fact, possessing up to 1 ounce of marijuana will now become punishable by just a $25 fine. Anyone caught with marijuana won't be arrested, and the infraction won't go on a criminal record. I know a lot of people in Virginia who are happy right now. And finally, in Maryland, a new body cam law will create a task force that will study the economical ways to store audio and video recordings from police body cameras. And one last law to go into effect: all active National Guard members in Maryland will receive 100% tuition reimbursement from the state of Maryland. There are a lot more things coming into effect in the DMV. Feel free to check out the link in the description box for more info. Keeping the topic centered on the DMV for this next one, the Washington Redskins may be going through a name change after the investors of the franchise called for a different title to the team. FedEx, who bought the team's stadium naming rights all the way back in 1998, has communicated with the team in Washington to change the name of the team. Moreover, earlier this Thursday, it was reported that a group of 87 investment firms and shareholders signed 3 separate letters to Nike, FedEx, and PepsiCo to terminate relationships with the team unless it changed its name. This could be a response to the growing frustration of the American public's thoughts on racism in the country and how they could stop it. Or maybe they just wanted to change the name. Either way, I'm for it. And finally, you remember him from Everybody Hates Chris and the hit movie White Chicks. Now you're going to remember him for what he said about the Black Lives Matter movement. Actor Terry Crews came under fire after he posted on Twitter saying, "We must ensure Black Lives Matter doesn't morph into Black Lives Better." This didn't sit well with many people on Twitter as they snapped back on Terry Crews and called him out for misinterpreting the Black Lives Matter movement altogether. Many called him out for his coonish behaviors lately, but this comment just further pushed the narrative of his lack of understanding of the movement and what it is actually trying to accomplish, which is stopping police brutality against black people. Period. Alright, that's all I have for you guys for this week. It's July 4th. Go out there and have some fun, but wear a face mask. And wash your hands, you dirty pig. And as always, stay beautiful.